Hi, this is Aaron and Linda with Traveling Flamingo. Do you love the great outdoors? Do you love Disney? And do you enjoy relaxing in rocking chairs, enjoying nature and a crackling fireplace? Well, stay tuned for everything you need to know about Disney's beautiful Wilderness Lodge Resort. All of that coming right up.
This is one of our favorite resorts to visit. The Wilderness Lodge is located in the Magic Kingdom Resort area. It's right on Bay Lake between the Contemporary Resort and Fort Wilderness. If you're at the Magic Kingdom, it's only a short boat ride away. It's really nice being so close at the end of a long day, enjoying the park and fireworks and everything else. If you are looking to go to Epcot, Animal Kingdom, the water parks, Hollywood Studio, or Disney Springs, there are Disney buses available. And we think the location to price ratio is pretty amazing. It is a deluxe resort. You're in the Magic Kingdom area, but you're not paying monorail prices, so that's pretty great. And if you're interested, we do have reviews for the Contemporary room and some other Disney rooms, so make sure you check those out.
Now on to theme, and maybe one of the reasons why we love this hotel so much. It's beautifully themed and decorated. The atmosphere celebrates American Craftsman style and is inspired by its turn-of-the-century natural park lodges based off the Pacific Northwest. When you enter the lobby, you're greeted by large tepee chandeliers, 50-foot totem poles, and rustic wood pillars. It reminds me and Linda of some of the cottages that we visited with the old log railings. My favorite feature is the 82-foot fireplace with rocking chairs. The fireplace represents the 2 billion years it took for the layers of rock to form the Grand Canyon. I love coming down here to wait for the rest of the group and just relax and enjoy the fire. Another unique feature is the bubbling hot spring. It starts in the lobby and continues outdoors to the swimming pool, where you can follow it along to the Fire Rock Geyser, which erupts every hour from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. It's absolutely beautiful property, inside and out. But one quick tip if you are staying here for an event that requires you to go to bed early, or have little ones that like to go to bed early, you do not want to stay in the main area that faces the lobby. It can get very, very loud, and it's very echoey in that area. They also have the Whispering Canyon restaurant, and it's not as quiet as you'd expect by the name. We've been up at 2:30 in the morning for a race with the Run Disney races, and all we've heard overnight is, "I need ketchup." That being said, the property is beautiful, and we love staying here.
Oh my gosh, Aaron, I'd forgot about that. We were laughing pretty hard a couple days later about the dreams of ketchup, we'll say. So let's move into the rooms. I'll go over the services and amenities first. There is complimentary Disney Wi-Fi in the rooms, main lobbies, and at the main pools. It's Disney Wi-Fi, so it's not the fastest, but it's good. If you're looking to go out on a boat or ride a bike, there are lockers to rent there, so you don't have to worry about taking everything you have with you. There is valet and self-parking at an additional charge, and there's also ice and vending machines. And being that it is a Disney resort, they do offer the Disney merchandise delivery and pickup, but right now it is not operating. I'm sure it will be back up again in the future. There is also self-serve laundry available, which is nice. You got to get some laundry done before you head on to wherever your next destination is. Also on property, it is a deluxe resort, so there is a spa and health club. And the standard rooms come with a variety of views, and there is also club level. And there's a DVC property called Boulder Ridge Villas, and these rooms have a little bit extra space, and you can get anything from a small kitchenette to a full kitchen living area and washer dryer. Even if you are not staying in the Boulder Ridge Villas, I'd say take a walk over and have a look. We really enjoyed sort of exploring even some of the memorabilia that they had in the main lobby. And if you want to step it up another level than that, you've got the Copper Creek Villas and Cabins, and these are 26 deluxe studios that are right there on the water for you to enjoy. They are absolutely stunning, and one day I'd love to have an opportunity to stay here, or maybe those Polynesian villas on the water as well.
Now on to everyone's favorite, dining. In terms of dining, there's a good variety from quick service to character dining. Roaring Fork is the quick service restaurant for all of your quick meal needs. They are open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The seating area can get pretty busy, but there is additional seating outside. It's American-style food, including burgers and sandwiches with some more rustic flavors, like turkey sandwiches and campfire brownies. You can usually find the specialty cupcake or what have you of the month at Roaring Fork at Wilderness Lodge. We've enjoyed stopping here for a quick meal many times. After coming back from a race, we would always enjoy the breakfast tater tots. Those are always good. The price is about $15 or less for adults. This is also where you can refill your resort refillable mugs. Whispering Canyon Cafe is an Old West themed restaurant. This is the one that's in the main lobby. It's a lot of fun, especially when it's really busy. Just be warned, if you get embarrassed really easily, make sure you go with loud friends, or you can always take the waiters aside and say that you don't want any of the additional character interaction. Basically what they do here is they act either upset or, loud and rambunctious. Like if you ask for too many Cokes, they'll bring you these giant mugs of Coke. Or if you ask for ketchup too many times, they'll bring all the ketchup that is on people's tables, and everyone has to run up and give them the ketchup. This is also open for breakfast, lunch, dinner. Dinner can book up, so be sure to make reservations. It does get very busy here. And they have skillets, nachos, ribs, and more. Costs about $15 to $35. Geyser Point Bar and Grill is a stunning open-air bar right on Bay Lake. It's right between the two pools. We have a review of this if you're interested. We'll put a card up if you're interested in this place. Another restaurant we love. One of the reasons we love this place is the food's always great. Currently, they're open for lunch and dinner. Outside, it says the prices are about $15 for adults, but that would be if you're not including a drink, as they usually are about $15 for a drink, unless that's all you're having. But they have some unique drinks and some unique food, and you can definitely enjoy sitting and relaxing. They have heat lights, so if you're there in a colder time, you can still go out there and enjoy watching the boats on Bay Lake. If you've seen some of our other Disney videos, you know that we love to enjoy character dining. They do have character dining here. It's storybook dining at Artist Point. You can enjoy a dinner with Snow White and her friends, the Seven Dwarfs. This is only open for dinner and can book up very quick. It is a set menu where you choose one appetizer, entree, and a shared dessert for the table. With options like prime roast, pork shank, and more, it's about $60 for adults and $39 for kids. Right now it's not available, but we'll keep our eye out for when it opens again. Lastly, there's also Territory Lounge, which is right by Artist Point. Territory Lounge is a lodge-like bar with snacks. It's inside. You can enjoy craft brews, regional wines, specialty coffees, and they are open in the evenings. Sometimes they're open in the morning for specialty coffees, which are really, really good. Hopefully they bring them back or have them when you're there. They usually have signs up when they have this, so you won't miss out. And if Geyser Point is closed because of weather, because it can get cold, they have heat lights, but I guess cold for most people, they will open up Territory Lounge as well. Territory Lounge also shares a kitchen with Artist Point, so if there is something that you did enjoy at Artist Point, you can ask for it at Territory Lounge, and they might be able to make that happen for you.
So let's move on to entertainment. One of the main attractions for sure here are the pools. There are two very distinct pools. The first one I'll talk about is the Copper Creek Springs pool, and this is the one at the bottom of the hot springs. It has a 67-foot water slide that's built right into the rocks. If you're visiting with or without kids, you definitely have to give it a try. There's also hot and cold world pools and a kids activity area. This is also the pool where they have the kids activities going on during the day and is the busiest of the two pools for sure. The Boulder Ridge Cove pool is right between the Boulder Ridge villas, and this one is open for all guests at the Wilderness Lodge, not just people staying at the DVC in the DVC rooms. And here there's also a whirlpool and a zero depth entry pool, and there are 6 gorgeous shaded seating areas which are available on a first come first serve basis. This pool is a lot quieter and very relaxing, so depending what you're looking for, some high energy entertainment or relaxing back, you can pick the pool that fits your needs. There's also some great walking and jogging trails, and if you want to move a little bit faster, you can rent a bike to do that. They also have boat rentals similar to what you have at the other Bay Lake resorts, including the 2-seater Sea Race racer, all the way up to the 10-seater Sun Tracker pontoon boats. And you can do some guided fishing if you want to reserve that as well. On the way to the bus stop, you will pass the Buttons and Bells Arcade, and this is a typical fun Disney arcade, which doesn't get too busy. And one of the highlights for me is definitely the campfire activities, which usually includes s'mores. I cannot get enough s'mores.
They also have the traditional and maybe one of our family favorites, the nighttime event, the electrical water pageant. If you like old school 8-bit music, you definitely have to check this out. And I think it's a bit of a Disney rite of passage, so be sure you check it out. Another Disney classic is Movies Under the Stars. On the lawn between the marina and Geyser's Point Bar and Grill, you can catch Disney classics. This isn't every night, so do check with the front desk as to when it's running. There'll be pamphlets in your room as well. Even though you are close to the Magic Kingdom, it can be hard to get good views of the fireworks. You will want to see them from the hotel. Our pro tip is to use the stairs at the main entrance on the second floor, and you can watch them from the roof. You're right over the main entrance, and it's got good views of the fireworks. You can also try to get fireworks rooms. We've done that before, and you can see quite a bit of it. You don't quite get the music, but you can definitely see it. So why do we like this resort? What do we like about it? There's great food selection. You always can find something to eat here. We've come a couple of times with friends and we like to travel with, and with a good amount of food options, everyone can find something they really like. We also really love the theming in the outdoor areas. Seeing the Pacific Northwest is sort of a unique theme that I don't think you see it in a lot of places. There's a huge advantage to the location as well, to the Magic Kingdom. If we need to come back in the middle of the day or we're out late, you can definitely get back pretty fast, and it's not too long of a boat ride. You can also go straight to the Contemporary, so if you want to eat or get on the Monorail loop and get over to Epcot, you can go over to the Contemporary and get on there. And you can also go to Fort Wilderness. Fort Wilderness has the Hoop-de-Doo Review, which we know is sort of on hold right now because of the COVID. Hopefully it comes back. But the restaurant they have there is amazing. The food's really good, and you'll always really enjoy it. Also, I think you feel a little like you're outside of the Magic Kingdom bubble, but still in the Magic Kingdom. It's a little bit secluded. You don't see all the other hotels. It's not quite as busy there. It's a bit more relaxing, I say. And the theming, again, is amazing. And the price is cheaper. Like, even though it's a deluxe resort, it's not going to cost you the same as it's going to cost you for the Polynesian or the Contemporary or any of the Monorail Loop hotels, the Grand Floridian, of course. So budget-wise, it's a bit cheaper. Theming's amazing. Food's amazing. And you're still pretty close to the Magic Kingdom. So you basically get everything that you might want, all in a cheaper and sort of more relaxing package in a lot of ways. So what don't we like about it? The rooms have not been updated yet. They are updating some of them. Boulder Ridgeville has been updated a bit, and Copper Creek is somewhat new. But the resort ones, the old resort rooms, haven't really been redone, although I've heard that they're redoing them or seen that they're redoing them. So they do feel a bit dated. They are working on refurbing them again. When we had a room over the lobby, we didn't really like how loud it was. Probably we would not suggest picking one of those rooms in the main area if you have family. It's actually kind of funny. I don't know if anybody actually knows the answer to this, but if you stay in Wilderness Lodge, if you look across, so maybe I got some video I can show you, but if you look across to the rooms in the main building, a bunch of them still have lights on and there's almost no carpet. So they've done something with those rooms, and I guess they're used for something that involves the resort, but they're not guest rooms. So they've kind of noticed, I think, that's not a good idea, and they've reused some of them because they've probably gotten complaints about the noise. But yeah, don't stay in the main building if you have to go to sleep early at all, because it's going to drive you nuts. So, overall, do we think that it's worth the money? Absolutely. I think this is a great way of having a Disney resort hotel that is close to the monorail loop that is cheaper than all the monorail loop hotels, and you have great access to several other properties that you can sort of leverage because they've got other stuff in them. So definitely suggest this. Given that they were going to be putting up a new resort called Reflections, which was going to be right where old River Country was. However, it looks as though it's been canceled. So, this is probably going to be the best resort in this area if you want to stay there. So, overall, I think that it's definitely worth it. And it's a resort we will definitely be back to and we will sort of always enjoy. So that's our thoughts on Disney's Wilderness Lodge Resort. Hope this helped. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you've seen a few of our videos, please consider subscribing, and happy travels.